All right, guys. It's the 4th of September as I talk to you right now. I look like melted ice cream because it's 101 degrees in the state of Texas. And this is not going to be a very long stream, it'll be a short stream. This is a stream for a troubled creator by the name of Condor DM. And 99% of you will recognize that I am not insinuating anything or I am attesting or trying to insult him because that is not what I'm trying to do. And I'm not trying to discuss anything with him along the lines of like, let's have a back and forth because I really don't. I had a discussion with him back in 2018 or 2017, maybe 2019, and it didn't go anywhere where it should have. And I felt like no matter what I did, it was not received well. Like I was broadcasting in Japanese. And I had a discussion with him on Discord, which now Max Liao has that chat log because I needed him to just witness what I tried to help him with. And there's a character by the name of Condor DM that a lot of creators have talked about him. Yes, Shadow and Sun. Hello, Hungar. He is misguided. And he's doing it all to himself. Follow me here. Back in 2016 or so, 2017, there was a series of videos that he was putting out that were like 3 to 5 minutes long. And they would address a specific question or a specific topic pertaining to tabletop RPGs or skirmish stuff. And he did a very good job of this. Now, I don't know what happened before this time. I was able to find streams of other creators talking about him in 2012 and 2014 where the discussion was not so flowery, where there was a miscommunication between people. But in 2016 and 2017, he had kind of rebranded himself, and he was doing a fairly good job of bringing a single topic in, and he would just lay it out, and then he would try to go through the steps of how to remediate these situations. And then by 3 to 5 minutes later, it would be basically wrapped up and up to each individual table judge or referee or game or dungeon master for them to take it to the table and see if it would work for them. It was a really good set of videos. Now, myself and Max Liao and maybe some others saw these videos and we thought that he had done a really good job. Like he at least had hit something. He hit something that could get him views, and he was considered a very constructive individual. Just if he would not talk to other people, because whenever a discussion was going on, people would throw ideas or salutations or a hello, hey, good job, Adam, and it was received poorly. And the other night, a friend of ours, Patty, had a 10 or 20-minute discussion where he exercised the patience of a saint, and him and Patty tried to communicate on Condor's hosted stream. Every time Patty would try to talk at the beginning, Condor would act kind of befuddled, confused. I don't know if I'm hearing you right. Is this on? And by the end of the stream, to me as a viewer, it felt like Condor was trying to just step on him whenever there was a valid point being made. Now, maybe there might be envy or jealousy or something else, but this is just, I'm up to here with Condor DM discussion. I don't think the guy deserves this much discussion. I think he needs to go back to the igloo, and he needs to sit and think and maybe stare at the mold on his walls and figure out what the fuck he wants to do, because he's hit the ceiling where he's at. He's at 9 viewers per stream or 4 viewers per hour, and I feel very sorry for him. And I'm saying that with only 4 viewers on my live stream. And I've never gave a shit about numbers. I know at some point I'll crest over 100 or so. Maybe I have some videos that are years old that only have 50 views. And the views don't really mean shit to me because I have a job. I don't get paid by YouTube, and I've seen their AdSense payments. You want to go broke? That's how you go broke, is begging YouTube for money and changing your whole personality to be a piece of shit. Then in 2 years, the algorithm changes, and you said something spicy, although back 2 years ago, it was perfectly okay within the agenda to say those things. But stop following YouTube, first off, and that goes for everybody. Fuck this, okay? We gave Condor too many chances. This is it. I would like the discussion of him to stop. I've watched about 5 streams. I worked 15 hours on the 4th of September. And some of you know that that probably doesn't jive within the 14-hour rule for drivers. We weren't driving. I don't talk about him during my streams. In fact, the only time usually during my streams where we talk about him is when Connell or Andrew or Andy says, "Fuck you, Condor DM," and that's usually the end of the video. But I have to say that I think a lot of us have tried to help him. And I'm wanting to tell Condor directly, ignore us. Just go back to making your 3 to 5 minute videos. And I want you to pretend like it's the 1920s. You're H.P. Lovecraft. You do really well writing your own thing, doing your own thing. You're good. You're really good at it. Make those 3 to 5 minute videos. They were good. They were helpful. They were concise. You actually look like you knew what you were talking about. Don't make the camera look like you're a fucking Kevin Hart, okay? It's not good for you. And ignore everybody else, Condor, because you do that already when you try to have a discussion with them. So we're just not going to have a panel with you anymore. We want you to go and do your thing, and maybe you'll get really good at it. But hopefully you'll find a way to raise your charisma to where you can have a conversation. You can exchange ideas, just not vomit them out. And maybe in 10 years, you'll be worth a fuck. But I'm done with you. Bye.